In this video, you'll learn how to use Replit for Python coding step by step, even if you're just getting started or trying it out for the first time. We'll keep things simple and practical, and by the end, you'll know how to go from a blank idea to working Python code inside Replit. First, you'll want to open a project or create a brand new one. If you already have a project you've been working on, you can open that from your Replit dashboard and continue from there. Otherwise, starting a new project is usually the easiest way to get going. On the main Replit page, look for the option to create a new REPL, then choose the appropriate setup for your project. You can give it a clear descriptive title so you remember what it's for later. Once the project is created, Replit will open an editor window where you'll be writing, viewing, and running your code. Now that your project is open, the next step is to type your prompt for the project. Think of the prompt as your instructions or description of what you want to build. This might be something like a small game, a calculator, a data processing script, or anything else you have in mind. The more specific you are in your prompt, the more helpful the generated code will be. For example, rather than saying make a game, you could say create a simple text-based number guessing game with 3 difficulty levels and helpful error messages. Type this prompt into the appropriate area where Replit accepts project instructions or AI prompts, usually in a side panel or prompt box provided by the Replit interface. Once you've entered your prompt, let Replit generate the content for you. It may take a moment while it processes your request and creates the initial version of the code and any supporting files. As it generates everything, take a look at what appears in the editor. You might see multiple files or just one main file, depending on what your prompt asked for. It's helpful to skim through what was created so you have a basic idea of how the project is structured before you move on. After everything is generated and you're satisfied with the general idea of the project, the next step is to ask Replit to convert the code to Python. This is especially important if the generated code is in a different language or if you want to make sure the final result is pure Python. In the same place where you typed your original prompt, you can now enter a follow-up request. Keep it clear and direct, such as convert this entire project to Python or rewrite the main script as Python code. Replit's AI tools will then take the existing logic and translate it into Python syntax for you. Once the conversion is complete, review the new Python code that appears. You should see Python files in the file list and Python code in the main editor. At this point, you can run the code using the Run button in Replit to make sure it works as expected. If something doesn't behave the way you want, you can adjust your prompt, ask for refinements, or manually edit the Python code yourself. That's all it takes. By opening or creating a project, typing a clear prompt for what you want to build, and then asking Replit to convert the code to Python, you can quickly move from an idea to working Python code inside your browser.